Hey guys, Mike Martinez, and today I want to talk about one of my favorite subjects, and that is working from home as a public adjuster. And one of the reasons why I want to really get into details about the money and about how great of an opportunity is because, bar none, I believe this is the best kept secret in America. And hopefully by the time I'm done here today, you're also going to agree, and you're going to pick up the phone. And this is not for everybody, nothing is. But if you're looking for an opportunity to work from home, then I think you're at the right place at the right time. And let's get started with this. Well, at an entry level with our company, what you do is very simple, okay? You become a licensed and bonded public adjuster. Some states require that you get bonded, some don't. But when you are a licensed and bonded public adjuster, you're actually helping homeowners when they experience damage to their property. You're helping them prepare the paperwork that actually is ultimately the claim that they're processing, right? But in the entry level, all you are doing is looking at their policy and deciphering the information to see if their damage qualifies for a settlement or a claim in their through their insurance companies. So again, all you are doing, entry level, in the beginning, all you're doing is looking at their policy and deciding, yeah, Mr. Prospect or Mr. Homeowner, yes, you qualify, or I'm sorry to say you don't qualify, right? Now, we teach you how to do all that. We do this, as you'll soon learn, we do this all from home. But this is something that you will learn a profession from home that you can do right away. And this is what we call an essential service, right? When a person experiences damage, if they got a broken pipe in their basement and water is spewing all over the place, you can't wait for 3 months to take care of them. That has to be done on the spot, and we can do that, and we'll show you how to do that. But with everything is done from home, here's what's interesting. Our company does the training from home. We do that through Zoom. If you're not familiar with that, that is an online video conferencing system that's very popular now because a lot of companies have started doing this and communicating within themselves. They don't have people going into the office anymore. They have people working from home, and they do it through this Zoom. So our company does the training from home with Zoom. And you can also look at damage from a person. If a person calls you up and say, hey, I got some damage, can you help me out here? You can look at the damage either through digital pictures or through Zoom. Have them show you and walk you through where the damage is through Zoom. We also do the paperwork either because now we got, if the person decides they want to use our services, we have a contract. We have an agreement that must be signed. And you don't have to drive over to their house and have them sign the agreement. That's done through email through a service that's called DocuSign. DocuSign is a legal document service that you can go out there and prepare contracts and agreements and things like that, affidavits, and do it on electronically through a service called DocuSign. And even our pay here, guys, is direct deposited straight to your bank account. So everything is, a lot of times, and a lot of people are very afraid of what's going on today. Oh my God, we're on this shutdown, we're locked down. What do? I can't go out. Now you can do something from home. We're showing you, I'm showing you right here. We got training, help you get licensed. We have training that'll help you understand what those policies are like. We have trainings that will help you understand, what damage is like, right? All that is done through Zoom. We have, and we convey our messages or our documents through DocuSign, and even the pay goes in through direct deposit. So this is all done from home. Now, Here's what's very, very interesting, because, at an entry level, I told you, you're just qualifying a claim. Somebody calls you up, hey, I got this damage. All right, can you send me an email with your policy? You look over the policy, you say, yes, that is done. That is a claim, right? Now, at the very entry level, you get somewhere around $300. It could be higher, it could be a little bit lower. It's averaging about $300 at this time, right? And sometimes it could be a lot more, right? For the most part, it's not really too much less than that, because we have a minimum of which, if we're not really going to get the client a decent amount, we don't want to, we don't want to hurt them either. So we tell them, hey, you might want to do this on your own. But with that minimum level, you're going to be making somewhere around $300 or more. As the next level up is called a senior claims rep, and this is something where you advance in levels depending on how many claims you've written, and so that's a good thing, right? You're in control of that. So the next level up is the senior claims rep, where you're making about $425 for those claims on average. And then the next level up, the second level up over the claims rep, is a regional manager. A regional manager, you're making $525, again, on average. Could be a lot more, could be less. But now you've also opened up some other levels of income, because as a regional manager, right? Think about that. You're a regional manager. That means you have people that are underneath you that are also public adjusters, and you're helping to train them, and you're helping to guide them, and you are, because of that, you are getting paid on some of the production that they're doing because you trained them. Now, what's very cool is that you promote yourself, like I just mentioned a few seconds ago. This is by production. If you're a person that's a killer with production, you should be running through those levels pretty quickly, right? And you get to regional manager pretty quickly. And what's also cool is it takes about an hour to do a claim. About an hour. Now, how come you haven't heard about this? I get that question a lot. How come I've never heard of this? And you know what? One of the biggest things that I see is that even homeowners don't know we exist, right? So homeowners go and they experience damage for whatever reason. A tree, is blown by wind and it hits their home. They don't know. They call up the insurance company. The insurance company pays for the tree cleanup, and then the damage to the house is left there, or they don't fully pay. And that's why we are in business, right? That's why we are there to help interpret the information in the policy so that we can get the highest possible settlement for the homeowner. So it's a very, very valuable service. Now, the other thing is that the insurance companies, they try to keep public adjusters hidden. Do they want a homeowner to know that, hey, if you use a public adjuster, you're going to get more money from us? No, not really, right? They don't. This is an industry that's been around over 100 years. Yet, in 2019, 9% of home insurance claims placed across America, across the United States, 9% were handled by public adjusters. So there's a huge gap there. There's a huge opportunity to cover more of that. Even if we covered 15% more, that would be twice as much as what was already done in 2019. Think about that, right? So there's a tremendous opportunity, and most of that is because of what I just said. Homeowners don't even know that we exist, right? If you knew that somebody was going to be able to get you more money, why wouldn't you use them, right? Especially when we do this with no out-of-pocket costs. So we do this on a contingency basis, just like lawyers do, right? The lawyer picks up your claim and he fights your case in court. and he argues with the insurance company to get you the money. We do almost the same thing, guys. So that's what's important for you to know. The other thing that's interesting, because I just referenced to lawyers, is that this is an industry where you don't need a college degree. In most states, you need to get licensed. In some states, you need the license and to get bonded. But I mean, you know, the states that do require a license, it's for the most part a very simple test. Usually around 100 questions, 80 to 100 questions. You need to get, you know, a certain amount, usually 70% or more, and boom, you're licensed, right? So this is a very, and let me tell you guys, there's a tremendous amount of people in this industry that are making a six-figure income, right? That's why you don't, another reason why you don't hear it, and I didn't put this in my notes, but another reason why you don't hear about this industry is because there's a lot of these mom and pop shops that are family owned businesses, and they pass, they want to keep the secrets to themselves. They want to, make sure that they can pass this on to Junior or whoever is, taking it on from the, from when the mom and dad retire, right? So it's a family-owned business where really they don't want to share their secrets, right? So this is why a lot of people don't know. What's interesting also is that our company is heavily rooted in art training. We take people with zero experience and we start getting them, out there so that they can start learning the industry as a professional. And we get people with zero experience and train them. And some people make it to a six-figure income. Not everybody, because that's not everybody's goal, right? But we average where some part-timers are making $35,000, $40,000, and full-timers are making between $70,000 and high-level six figures. So it depends on really what you put into it, what you want to do with it. If you want to do it on a part-time basis, you can do some really interesting money. And that's what we're going to talk about next, because here's what I want to tell you. I just told you 9% in 2019, 9%, just 9% of all the home insurance claims that were placed across the United States, only 9% were covered by or were settled using a public adjuster, right? But let's just say you decided you wanted to do this, and you said, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to write 4 claims a month, right? And we're talking now at the level of regional manager, where I said you would be making $525. You could make $525 on a claim, even as a claims rep, if the claim was a high-level claim, or it was a high-value claim. There was a lot of, if you had a fire, it's going to be a lot more than that, right? But let's just say that $525, because you're a regional manager, you did 4 claims, and that's a $2,100 income. Now, I spoke to you before saying it takes about an hour to do these things. Remember, you're doing this virtually from home. Somebody's calling you up. Hey, I got some damage. All right, can you send me your policy on the email? You're looking at the policy on the email. You're filling out some paperwork. If you decipher the fact that that person actually has a claim, then you're writing up the paperwork, or you're transmitting the information on DocuSign. They sign. Paperwork is done. We'll call that an hour. But let's just say you don't believe me, all right? Mike, come on, an hour? Okay. So let's say it took 2 hours. Now you got 8 hours invested in that $2,100. Remember, you did 4 claims, took 2 hours apiece, you got 8 hours now. So you made $2,100 in 8 hours. That's $262.50 per hour. Do you, if you know, please, my number, you're going to see it on this video. If you know somewhere where I can make more than $262.5 per hour, please call me up. right? And you know, this is 100% legitimate. I don't want you to tell me about some forex trading thing that you've never experienced and you're just, you know, right? There's a lot of people that come up with ideas like that. This is a legitimate service, guys, that we are providing. This is a valuable service that we're providing, that this money is happening. This is not hypothetical. This is happening now. It has been happening for the last 100 years. People have been, again, this is the best kept secret in America for those people that really, truly want to start making money from home. But you know what, Mike? 2 hours, man. I mean, $262.50 an hour. That's a little hard to swallow. So let's just say you read very, very slowly. Right? Let's just say you look at pictures very, very slowly. You still have the 4 claims at $525, still $2,100 income. But let's say it took 4 hours. I personally can't imagine why it would take 4 hours. Remember, you're doing this digitally. I really can't imagine. But let's just say you're a doubting Thomas and you say, Mike, it's impossible. There's no way I can make $262.50 an hour. All right, it's going to take you 4 hours. 4 hours to write, 4 claims. Every claim is going to take 4 hours to write. So you got 16 hours invested. Look at, you're still making $131.25 an hour. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Now, I hear you. Some of you guys are out there saying, no, Mike, yeah, of course, you're using that upper level, that regional manager position. Of course, I mean, the numbers are going to be big. Okay, so let's go back to the claims rep. So now, 4 claims a month, right? Is 4 claims, I'm just throwing this in your lap. We're talking about 1 claim a week. You think 4 claims is a little? I'll let you decide that, right? But let's just say 4 claims a month at $300, $1,200 income, right? Again, we'll go back with the 2 hour. You don't know what you're doing. You're brand new, right? We'll say 2 hours per claim. You don't know how to do the DocuSign. You don't know all of that stuff. You don't know. You don't know how to read. You got to speak to your mentor. Every person that comes in has a mentor assigned to them. But you're going out there and you're doing these claims. Takes you 2 hours. You got 8 hours invested, right? It's $150 an hour. Is that worth it to you? Would that make sense to you? I mean, a lot of people look at that and they say, absolutely. I don't see why. I mean, it's a lot better than standing at Walmart and loading shelves or being a greeter at Walmart, right? It's a lot better than delivering Chinese food or delivering pizza or whatever it is that people are doing on a part-time basis today, guys. You know, this beats by far anything that people are doing. So here's what I want to do. I want to just give you a quick rundown. You get to work from home, right? You're providing a valuable service. You're becoming a trusted professional, guys. This is something that you're really gonna enjoy the respect that you get from people, because this is something. Well, you have to be licensed. Remember, you have to be licensed. And one thing, when you become licensed or you get a degree or you get a certification, that sets you apart from other people. And because you're set apart from other people, you can do things that other people cannot do. So you become a trusted professional in your community. And what I like the most is that you get to help people. Listen, the money's great. Absolutely, no doubt about it. But what if you could make money, great money, while helping people? While getting the respect of a trusted professional? While providing an excellent service? While working at home? Right? I mean, I don't see the downside. I don't know. You know, there's some people that'll say, no, Mike, I'd rather do this other thing, and that's fine. I'm not here to twist anybody's arm. But if you see the potential here, guys. If you see, pick up the phone and give me a call. My name is Mike Martinez. I am a trainer with the company. I am a national recruiter with the company, and I help people get started, get licensed, get, started accumulating those 4 claims or more a month, right? And there's a lot of people that are doing a lot more than 4, right? So it's up to you where you want to take this. But if you want to take this on a part-time basis, and I suggest that you do this on a part-time basis. Get your feet wet, learn the system, get licensed, learn what you need to do, start building an income. Once you replace the income that you're at, right, whatever that is, once you replace the income, now you got an option. Do I want to just do this from home and leave this other place, right? This is what it's all about. It's about creating options for you. Again, my name is Mike Martinez. If I said something that makes sense to you, pick up the phone, give me a call. I'm here, ready, willing, and able to help train you. I'll speak to you soon.